And so, we give them hard things to do, and they really rise to the challenge, and they practice, and they do it really well. And so, let's see, we heard a talk same from an instrumental improvisation from Arthur here. He really hasn't been working on it that long. He's just really fast and good at it, And let's see here. We heard an instrumental improvisation by Nick on the nai. And that's what that whole first section was about, right? The nai. And then we heard the vocal solo by Claire here, and she's just really blossomed into a great singer. So with that, I'd like to introduce the lead percussionist in the ensemble, Keith CrowHawk. And so this is going to be the first time that we've done this. This is a percussion piece. It's not the first time that we've done a percussion piece, but this is going to be a percussion piece in coordination with the dance troupe that works with us. And so I'm going to hand the microphone over to Keith, and he might have something to say about that.
Eesh, public speaking. Okay, so this piece we're about to do for you, first off, it is with my drum class students, and I'm very thrilled to present them to you and have them join us on stage for this concert for you. Very briefly, an introduction is Tracy, Vince, I'll have Miriam on my right, myself and Suzanne on my left. You'll see them processing in shortly. Bassam and Lightning. So this piece we're going to do is called Nagrashad. It's a Nubian dance piece. And it's to percussion. There is vocals, of which we did not learn. And long story short, as short as I can make it, my beautiful wife Jenna and I learned this piece while we were on our honeymoon in Egypt. It was her 7th time there. It was my first time. We did something that she doesn't like to do often. We went with a tour group. She made the exception because it was with a very good friend of hers and ours now, Saja. She's been an Egyptian, she's American, but she's had the longest running show in Egypt of a Western, basically a Western person. She knows Egypt inside and out, so she teaches these classes on Egyptology and specifically the dance and the different regions where these dances originate from. So she teaches them around the world, and then she gathers these students to take to Egypt and brings them to these locations. It was an incredible trip, a trip of a lifetime. And so Jenna and I would learn this piece, Nagrashad, taught by Ahmed, a Nubian acclaimed percussionist and dancer. He's also a vocalist, we learned. And I'm not going to go too much more into it because I'll start fumbling my words even more than I'm doing already, so thank you for that. But I'm just really thrilled to be able to present this to you with the help of my percussionists and the dancers.